closer to first pitch at Fenway. Game 5 of the AL Championship Series starts right now. Not many places left like this one. Fenway Park in Boston as we get you set for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Straight ahead, we'll get you ready for the first pitch of Game 5 in the American League Championship Series, as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Boston Red Sox. And welcome everybody inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Eric Karros. Dave, what do you look for in a postseason matchup like this one?
Well, here in the playoffs, every mistake is magnified, so the team that plays solid defense and can avoid base running mistakes should be in good shape. Let's see if either of those two things makes an impact.
All right, Dave, thanks. Eric, we'll get to you in just a bit, but first, here's the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, brought to us, as always, by the good folks at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll face off against a first-time All-Star a year ago, 19-game winner, left-hander John Lester. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Brett Gardner will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is slapped on the ground to third. Across the diamond goes Youkilis, and that's out number 1.
That's a good pitch. You got him to beat it into the ground for the first out of the game.
So one gone now for Jeter. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Mark Teixeira will get his first shot at it here. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with 1 out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
Alex Rodriguez will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Boy, when you've got that potential first run of the ball game out there at second, you've got to be more disciplined than that.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Grounded foul wide of first. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there. Still one more guy to get through, but with 2 outs now, those runners have to stay put at first and second.
And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And the starting lineup for those Red Sox, as presented by State Farm, looks like this. Jonathan Sanchez is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. A look there at the Yankees defensively, and they feature an infield full of Gold Glove Award winners as Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira all took home hardware in 2010. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled straight back. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, and you can bet he was saving that pitch. Good job to lay off.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. You'll see all that hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed. And that just leaves the guy at the plate with no chance.
So the leadoff man retired for Dustin Pedroia. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, we're going to have to watch where he's missing with that fastball. If he keeps leaving it up, he's going to run into trouble going forward.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Red Sox turned away in the first. We played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, leads things off now in the top half of the second. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
And he is just firing bullets here in the early going.
Hard hit towards center. Cameron is right there, 1 down.
Looked like a sure single leading off the inning. He certainly hit it hard enough, but it hangs up there a bit too long and winds up getting run down.
So with 1 away, that'll bring in Troy Gloss. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And now when you plant that seed on the first pitch, you can really go anywhere from here.
Now Lester's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, that pitch is way up there. I'm not sure how he could have ever thought that was going to be a strike.
Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. Lester is there, and he has it for the out. Nick Swisher will be the batter. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Yeah, he starts him out with a nice breaking ball there. It's all about putting a guy back on his heels to begin the at-bat.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now a ball lined back over second, and Cameron can't get to it. A base hit.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he struck him out. Kevin Youkilis will lead things off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here is Kevin Youkilis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Granderson, 1 away. And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. First pitch coming. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
And early on, you can see him trying to jam guys with that pitch, not let them get extended.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Swisher is there, though, as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there.
2 fly balls here to start the inning. That's not a bad idea on a night like tonight. Get guys to just lift that ball into the air.
Darnell McDonald will take his cuts now. Throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball showing plenty of life to it in these first couple of innings.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Brett Gardner will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Derek Jeter is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Big gap on the right side if Jeter can steer one that way.
And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be two. A dive and oh, he can't hang on. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will dig in. He singled his first time around. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, a run in now in the inning as the first three have reached safely. And now with runners at the corners, things aren't going to get much easier from here.
Alex Rodriguez digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Cameron is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
And they may have been shading him towards the alley a bit, so he has to cover a lot of ground to get to this thing. But he's able to run it down just inside the foul line.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. The relay, and he'll be thrown out at third. Trying to take the extra base with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Mike Cameron makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And this is low, ball 1. So 1-0 now to Cameron. In there, and it's even at 1. And this is hit on the ground for A-Rod at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the leadoff man retired in the inning for J.D. Drew. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. He caught a break there.
Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 now to Drew. And that's over. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
So 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the catcher, Jason Varitek. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Swing and a miss on that one, and Varitek finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Troy Glaus will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And that misses for ball 1.
And this is one of the few times so far tonight he hasn't started a guy out with strike 1.
Lester ready, the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And a swing and a miss by Glaus, and the slugger set down on strikes for out number 1.
And we'll check out the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches are all going to be down in the zone, so now you got that guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. That's when they change the eye level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
So 1 away, and here's Nick Swisher. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Oof. You don't see him take that pitch too often.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball now lifted in the air for Cameron in center. And that's out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. And Lester's fastball sent on the ground to Pedroia at second. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
Well, he's hoping to just get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is now 8 hits he's allowed already, so he's got to be running out of chances to turn things around.
Brett Gardner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
Turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Yeah, and a curveball down in the zone would have been a good pitch to run on.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Another 0-2 coming. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
After so many foul balls, that's not a bad idea on the mound. If he's swinging at everything, do not put one in the zone for him.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts now. This is not shaping up to be a night to write home about, that's for sure.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Fouled back. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And you got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
And a tough pitch to lay off of on 3-2, but no signal from Mac Harvey. It's ball 4.
And with you-know-who waiting in the on-deck circle, this was the wrong time to put someone on base in front of him.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Adrian Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Jeter. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Kevin Youkilis will try it again. He flew out his first time. And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. We'll see Derek Jeter when we come back as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. There you see Derek Jeter now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And strike 2 now as Jeter swings and misses on that one.
And there's a reason this guy's already 2 for 2. He's getting some good pitches to hit.
And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Oh, this ball is just a laser. You can see the velocity there. It leaves his bat at 99 miles an hour. Squared that one up pretty well.
Mark Teixeira will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Boy, and you'll take a first pitch out against this guy any day of the week, and that runner has to stay put at first base.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Well, look at Jeter. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And they have trouble with it in right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, the fact this ball hops over the wall might have cost him a run, as with this guy's speed at first base, he might have made it all the way around.
Curtis Granderson will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
And they've got a chance to double this lead to 4-0 if he can come through. So this is a big AB.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Oh, and one thing you just can't have here at the plate is a strikeout.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Yeah, not at all productive there. That won't help the cause.
Robinson Cano will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
And I can maybe understand that if he was bunting for a base hit, but squaring around with 2 outs?
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. Second and third, 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first is in time, though, so the drop third strike doesn't hurt him as the side is retired. Jed Lowry will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Too high, 1-0.
And he's at 53 pitches here to start the 5th, so he should be in good shape on that front.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. One and 2 now, as that's in there at the knees.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Darnell McDonald stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Slice down the line at first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Mike Cameron is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And this has been a winning formula so far. Get him to chase away for strike one.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here.
And that is a controlled swing there. Great back control. He keeps his head right on the baseball and just steers this thing into right field.
J.D. Drew steps in now. And that misses, ball one. Change up low, 2-0. Runner on first with 2 away. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And we've seen he's been pretty consistent calling that low strike.
Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Troy Glaus will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Line hard to center field. And Glaus is aboard, a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And the throw's behind him that time as it gets right by him. Around second now, heading for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, on the relay throw, you got to be quick. And I don't know that he made the transition smoothly because that was a poor throw.
Nick Swisher will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And I got to say, I've been surprised at their inability to cash in so far. They need a big hit here.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at this. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
He's got a gold glove, folks, and this is why. Just an excellent stop and a great throw here as he darn near makes that play look routine.
Russell Martin will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Drew is there, 2 down.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Brett Gardner is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Grounded, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! Jason Varitek will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with one bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it towards Swisher out in right. And he's got it for out number 1.
Well, you'll get a look at his line right there, and you can see he's off to a very strong start. 5 1/3 innings, just a couple of hits allowed. He's really settling in.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And this will find the gap. It's extra bases for Ellsbury. He's around first on his way to second now. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Here you go one more time. This ball's pretty well struck towards right center, and as you see, it's going to bounce against the wall out there, and just pure hustle here gets him into third with a triple.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And now on the mound, you can't worry about the shutout anymore. You need to get outs.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch, and that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Maybe they'll pitch to him after all.
1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And this is past A-Rod at third, a fair ball. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
When you get a guy to third with 2 outs, you like to think you can get him home. And this time he comes through in style with a 2-out RBI double. That's a good piece of hitting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And Mariano Rivera is up and getting loose now in the Yankee bullpen. Kevin Youkilis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And now that the shutout's gone, if he's not careful, his win could go out the window with it.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Red Sox get a run on the Adrian Gonzalez double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Dan Wheeler is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I don't know about that. That might have been a reputation call there.
Oh-2 pitch to Jeter. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Oh, and these fans wanted that umpire to ring him up on strike 3.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So one gone in the inning now, and here's the always dangerous Mark Teixeira. I think he got this one high and deep out to left center field. The outfielders will give this a cursory look, but that one is long gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. His first homer so far in the series, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive well hit out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, you want your middle of the lineup to be run producers, but these guys have sure taken that job to heart. How about back-to-back home runs? Now, that's some serious thump.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
And after a great performance from their starter, it's been the bullpen that's let them down here.
At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in the dirt, but there to save it is Gonzalez, and a fine play there to record the putout.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Robinson Cano will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
And this is just a case of a guy fighting off a tough pitch. I mean, you can see the swing. He's totally bunched up, yet he somehow manages to get enough on it that it becomes a base hit.
Troy Glaus will stand in. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Drew will put this one away like so, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Jed Lowry will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And even though he's spinning a gem, he's still going to need to avoid that home run ball, so location is still going to be important.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. If you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown is so far.
Darnell McDonald stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, they tried to see if he'd go up the ladder and chase that same pitch again, but this time he thought better.
And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can afford to be careful here with a 4-run lead, but you really don't want to be walking people at this stage.
On the ground down the first base line, and a step on first himself for the out.
Well, he set down the first 2 guys to face him here in the inning, but they haven't made it easy. It's taken 11 pitchers here, but he'll probably take it.
Mike Cameron stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And he's been able to use that slider early in the count to get ahead.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and two.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Called to the bullpen now. Coming in will be the big right-hander Bobby Jenks. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And, Matt, that thing will turn hard like that at the end when he's really throwing it well.
Fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Ellsbury is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Russell Martin will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
He's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Boy, almost an identical pitch as the last one, but this time he gets the call.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. 8th inning from Fenway. Yankees holding on to their lead over the Red Sox as you check out the line score through the first 7+ innings. And this is grounded foul past Rob Thompson in that third base coaching box. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And he's just throwing darts now. They have not been able to pick him up.
Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Huh. And sometimes it's nice when you don't hit it on the sweet spot. I mean, if he hits this any harder, that's right in the left fielder's glove. Instead, he drops it right in front of him.
Derek Jeter will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. J.D. Drew will start it out when we return. They're down here 5-1. And here is the aforementioned J.D. Drew. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. In there, strike one. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
And they still just can't touch him here. He's set up for another punch out.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, and the strikeouts just continue to pile up out there for both guys. That's the third time he's set him down so far tonight.
Jason Varitek will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch to Varitek. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, and we'll get another look. The key with him all the way through this one has been his ability to spot his pitches, and there's a prime example right there.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now. Now here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And these guys aren't out of this game, but their chances are diminishing by the second.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. Swinging a ground ball to first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
Working the inside part of the plate that time. Pitchers love it when you go after those.
Mark Teixeira will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Cameron is there to make the play as Teixeira's gone on just 1 pitch.
And that's a good out to get right there, because you'd always prefer to have to face A-Rod with 2 outs and nobody on base.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. A-Rod around second. He's headed for third. The tag by Youkilis, but it won't be in time. He's in there with a triple.
Well, we'll see where this thing lands. That little cutout here at Fenway goes to 420 out there, so he's able to shift it into high gear and get in with a triple.
Curtis Granderson will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And they've had his number all night long. They've been able to get ahead early in the count.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Mariano Rivera will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. And he takes ball 1.
And I would expect to see him work him inside here, because he's going to want to make it as tough as possible for him to get that runner up to third. 2-0. Boy, you can see they are not prepared to challenge Gonzalez here. That's probably a smart idea.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He'll lock in a zone now and hurt you if he guesses right.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
And good pitchers know how to execute when they have to. With a runner in scoring position and nobody out, he throws a perfect two-strike pitch there to freeze him at the plate.
Kevin Youkilis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike one.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not struck out so far.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Rivera. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And there's no bad way to get on base at this point. They're in the any way will do territory right now.
And this is fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And Youkilis swings and misses there as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
And this is how you go about neutralizing a leadoff two-bagger. He's followed that up with a pair of strikeouts, so now they're going to need a little two-out magic if they're going to dent the scoreboard here.
Jed Lowry will stand in as their last chance now. Too low, 1-0.
And after taking an 0 for 3 right-handed, he'll look to change his fortunes from the left side.
And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's a fair ball to throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's safe.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Darnell McDonald will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. And the first pitch here from Rivera. And this ball will be chopped foul. At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now.
I think Rivera's saying, look, I've been in this league for 15, 20 years now. I usually get that call.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Tough to lay off, especially when he's looking for the final strike of the ballgame.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, they were certainly a deserving bunch, and there was no question they were the better team in the ALCS. And they're going to be a tough team to beat in the World Series, which starts in a couple of days.
Talk about coming up big when it matters most. How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you said it right there, Matt. This is where it matters most. They say heroes are made, not born, and here's a prime example. He was on the big stage tonight and was the difference maker in this series victory.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell and Eric Harros, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, get out your smartphones and click on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 5-2. A reminder that post-game highlights come your way next. Now from Fenway Park, good night, everybody.